Hi, my relatives. Welcome back to another episode of the Our Storytellers podcast, brought to you by our friends at the Indigenous Screen Office. We say it time and time again, but the Indigenous Screen Office, or the ISO, is what helps us bring these podcasts to life. So thank you so much to our friends over at the ISO. And if you're an Indigenous screen creative, definitely give them a follow on Instagram. You never know what opportunities may come your way, because with support like them, they can bring you podcasts like this, which joining us today is Tammy Zalischuk. Tammy is a relative of our family and the Nahaney family, and when we were putting these podcasts together, it was really important for us to get as diverse as perspective as possible, and we really wanted to interview Tammy. Tammy's life story is one of it's a beautiful story of survival and what that looks like. And I think when you listen to her story, you'll see that she is a beautiful person despite the challenges that she went through, and she is so kind and so generous, and it was such a pleasure to sit down outside for this podcast and get to spend some time with her. But she talks a lot about her mother, who she's really proud of. She was an activist, and I think you should just listen to her life story and see what you can learn from it, because I took a lot away from this conversation. So without further ado, please welcome to the Our Storytellers podcast, Tammy Zalischuk.
Hello, my relatives. How are you? Here at Our Storytellers, we care about your spiritual, mental, emotional, and physical well-being, which is why we want to inform you that this podcast discusses topics that may cause trauma to listeners and viewers. These subjects include mentions of Indian residential schools, assimilation, ongoing harm, colonial impacts, and much more. Our Storytellers recognizes the need to minimize risks associated with traumatic subject matter. The Hope for Wellness Helpline offers immediate help to all Indigenous people across Canada. It is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, to offer immediate support and crisis intervention. Services are available in English and French, and in Nehiyaw, Anishinaabe and Inuktitut upon request. If you or someone you know are experiencing any harm, no matter how big or small it's perceived to be, you can call the toll-free helpline at 1-855-242-3310 or connect to the online chat at www.hopeforwellness.ca. Kinanaskuman, I'm grateful for you. Your ancestors are always with you. All my relations, Riel.
Hey, Tammy.
Hi.
My name's Riel. I'm Métis from Nehiyaw and Soto background, and all my family comes from the Red River. I joined Mom's family actually when I was 10 years old, 11 years old, and when our families blended together. And the story goes is, we wrote a small grant to get this done, and we wanted to make sure that any of the money that we got actually went back to the local people that helped us out along the way, because that just felt like the right thing to do. So I have a blanket, some tobacco, and some honorarium here for you that is provided by our partners at the Indigenous Screen Office. And I'm just here to share a little bit about your story and your family, and just want to say thank you so much in advance. And I'll pass this over to you, and then in your own way, please introduce yourself.
Wow. Thank you.
No worries.
My name's Tammy Margaret Lynn Zalischuk. I was born in Mission, British Columbia. I'm a grandmother, a mother, a wife, sister. My mom comes from Skookumchuck. Her name was Macleod. Her Indian name was Macleod. Margaret Saul. She was married to Peter George from Landing Reserve, Squaw Reserve. They had a beautiful boy named Alvin George. They married, I think, in 62. I think they separated. Not sure what happened, but Mom met my dad after and had me. I shouldn't say me first, I should say me last. My brother Ricky, now deceased, and my little sister Sherry Lynn. She passed a quick death. But yeah, that was a little bit about me.
What was it like growing up?
Growing up was sort of tough because we were moving from here to there and everywhere. It was, we moved across the line. We lived in Mission, British Columbia. Went down to Yakima. Went up to Mount Currie, stayed up there with family for a bit. All over, basically. Vancouver was our main little place where Mom would take us to grow up, I guess. Yeah.
What made you move? Just looking for different jobs, or?
Oh, no, there was stuff going on with my dad. He's Ukrainian.
Yeah.
After my little sister had passed, Mom and them blamed each other. Dad went sort of nuts, carrying my little sister in his arms. I shouldn't even be talking about this. Oh my goodness. But the drinking started, and then my dad was very violent man. And we escaped to Yakima,
Where's Yakima?
Washington.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Just the other side of the line then.
Yeah.
Yeah, not far. Did you stay with family?
No, we actually, Mom started picking apples, and then, sorry, there's a fly.
Yes, we have one of those.
We have a studio fly. He likes to hang out with us. Yeah.
But Mom had worked in the apple orchard, and then she worked in sorting the apples. So we were there for about 2 years, I think. Went to school there, took the bus. It was a long bus ride,
Wow.
but I met a lot of friendly people down there. It was great. I really liked the hot lunches. We would get
The hot lunches?
The hot lunch.
What kind of hot lunch would you get?
Oh, there'd be mashed potatoes, stuffed stuffing, corn, spinach, which I didn't really like, but I was serving the food out on the food line, and my brother had come, my little brother Ricky. And what I did to him was so nasty and mean that I just gave him a whole bunch of
Spinach?
And you have to eat everything, right? But anyways, God rest his soul. We were back and forth at each other all the time. Me and my brother, and then my brother Alvin, of course. He was more like the father role to us.
He was older, much older than you guys?
6 years older than me.
And Alvin was your mom's son with a different dad.
Peter George.
Peter George.
The first dad, okay.
Yep, his first one.
What was your mom like?
My mom was caring. She was a good woman. Cancer got her. She's very controlling in one point of the way I raised my children. She didn't like the way I raised my children. I don't know if this is coming now or why that's coming, but but me and her would, I lost a lot of time with my mom because of the fighting over my children.
Oh, okay.
So there's good stuff with my mom, like I'm so appreciative how she raised us because we can survive.
Yeah.
Being on the lower, even though she worked like at the hospitals but single mother and different fathers, different stepfathers and stuff. I think she's just looking for love. That's what I think. Because residential school took a lot from my mother. That she pushed it down further because of the alcohol when she was drinking, but when she was sober, she was an amazing woman.
Nice.
Where did she grow up again? Sorry, I missed that part.
She grew up Harrison Mills, the head of the lake.
Yeah.
So that's Skookumchuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did she ever tell you stories about growing up?
Yeah, there was lots of stories the way they would go picking cherries, berries, the gatherings that they would have up there. There was no stores today. It's still like that. There's no stores up in Skookumchuck.
Just a tiny village.
Yeah.
What were the
neat.
gatherings like?
Gatherings were everybody would get together at the hall. There would be people would bring their own stuff because there's no stores, so we'd always be bringing stuff.
Bring a potluck.
Yeah, everybody. It was a big potluck.
Yeah.
It was. The songs and the dancing, and it would go on for hours late at night, and the fire, and you could hear the rushing water because it was so close to the river up there. I don't have a picture. That would have been perfect. I have one, but it's put away. Beautiful. The water is beautiful.
Oh.
The rushing water up there and you could drink it. There's no contamination. It's amazing. We'll have to go for adventure up there.
Yeah.
For sure.
Absolutely.
I'd love to go up there.
Yeah, and they have a church.
Oh, nice.
There's a church standing there. It's one of the oldest churches. I can't remember where it backdate from. I don't think I have it on me.
What did you bring?
You
A
brought some
picture.
things to share. You want me to put that over
Yeah.
here for now?
Yeah.
Some stuff, and I'll just hand you if you want when you need it.
Hey, my relatives. Super quick pause in this episode of Our Storytellers just to let you know that this podcast is brought to you by our partners at the Indigenous Screen Office. The Indigenous Screen Office supports Indigenous narrative sovereignty through storytelling on screen. They provide grants to small podcasts like us to support our growth and to support the guests that we can have come on. Big thanks to them. Please check them out on Instagram. Please check out their website. You never know, there might be an opportunity for you on there, especially if you're creating content. Get out there and check them out. Thank you so much to our partners at the Indigenous Screen Office. Back to the podcast. So who's this?
My grandfather,
Okay.
Francis Gabriel. He's from Mount Currie.
Mount Currie.
Oh, okay. So
That's
Your
how
family
the
ties to the
line-
Mount Currie
Yep,
people.
the Mount
Nice.
Currie.
Yeah.
But my grandfather started another family after he left my grandmother, Louisa Saul. He left her with 4 children, I think. No, 1 child. That was my mom, Margaret Saul. And Louisa had 3 other children from 3 different fathers. So she was a single mom. And I believe my mom's mom died when my mom was 14.
Oh, okay.
So there was another,
She was very young.
very young to be, so she had to take over the role of mother, I guess, of her sisters.
Yeah.
So that was hard on her because she missed out on a lot of stuff. But she did marry in 62 to Peter George. And they had Elvin, that's Elvin George. He's a master chef, or not chef, master baker down at Lee's Donuts in Vancouver at Granville Island.
Really?
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Nice.
Really?
So, yeah, he's been there for over 40 years. Working.
At the donut shop?
Oh, there you go.
Are you serious? You know that one?
In
You know
Granville
the
Island.
famous Granville Island donut shop is lined up every single time, every single place?
My brother makes those donuts.
And your brother's the master baker. That is awesome.
Are you serious?
I'm dead serious.
I can't wait to go see him. That is so cool.
You're going to go introduce?
Yeah, definitely. Give me some
beautiful.
free donuts.
Yeah, they're like $25 a
Holy.
Yeah.
Wow. You could go in there before and get, a bag of frozen ones that were just as good as the.
Fresh ones. Nice.
So what was do you know anything about your grandfather's story? Like,
He's a hardworking logger.
oh,
He logged all his life and
Oh, wow.
not too much because
he left.
he left.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he started another family. But I have beautiful aunts and uncles on the other side. Mary Ellen Saul was actually my mom's cousin. He left my grandmother, Louisa, for Marilyn. Marilyn Saul. Marilyn, did I get that right? Mary Ann Saul or Marilyn? Mary Ann Saul. Oh, geez, I hope I got that right. That's going to be a big one if I... Mary Ellen Saul. Yeah.
Okay.
But they had beautiful, I think they got 6 kids together, so
Nice.
I'm actually blessed with having a large First Nation family.
Yeah.
Like, I am so blessed. I have family from down here. I'm actually registered down at Landing Reserve, Squaw Reserve, through the marriage of my mom. But I'm also family up on top of the head of the lake through my mother and grandmother. And then I have family in Mount Currie. And it's just a blessing to have such a big family. Like, wow. Like, because they had 6 brothers and sisters. And then my grandmother had 4, so that's like 10. It's amazing.
Lots of siblings, and then they all have family, right?
Cousins, yeah. So it's amazing.
Mom, why is it a blessing to have a large family as an Indigenous person?
Well, I think it's great because you get that community feeling of having family, so that you always have a connection of somebody that you can go to, right? And somebody that claims you, somebody that loves you. You have that extended family,
That's where I'm so blessed to be honored to be a squad member. I've never been, my mom didn't register us up at I've always been squaw. So I'm like, wow, you know, I actually know who I am, where I'm from, and I wish my mom would have known the language, and then I would have been blessed with the tongue, this language. But I'm so blessed to be a part of, especially in today's day and age. And we're gonna have another grandchild pretty soon. Lance and Veronica Hall are gonna have a baby girl in September. So,
And Lance is your son?
oh, my son, with Eugene Jeffrey Hall. So he's my youngest baby. Beautiful young man he turned out to be. He's a supervisor in an auto paint shop, I guess.
Oh yeah, auto body, auto paint. Okay.
Not really auto body, but like the painting of the house, like
Oh, okay.
how do you say it? I can't remember what he told me. The heck! But he's a supervisor there, so he's
Doing well.
he's doing very well, and he's married. He's got the first one to get married in the family, and you know, really do. I guess did I put my foot in my mouth? But
To be
really do
successful.
all the to do all
Yeah.
the steps.
Nice.
So he knows how to fish because he was on the river with mom and dad down at Island 22. So we would take the net fish out, and dad would operate the boat, and I would throw in the anchor. So Lance, right after I gave birth to him, we started fishing. And so he's been brought up on the Island 22 river.
You've been brought up fishing, traditional.
Yeah, we would camp out there, and 10 years we did it.
Nice.
And
Nice.
so the kids know how to can fish. They do know how to do all that stuff. It's just trying to get them to do it.
Yeah, there's a phase when they're young where they're enthusiastic, and then they lose it at teenagers and young adults, and then they gain it back when they're like, wait a second, this is important.
And now,
They come back to it.
wow, and he's wanting to go and he wants to get into business of doing something like that. So I was going to talk to you about that later.
Oh, good for him. That's great. That's good
Yeah.
news.
Let's go back to your story. So you're growing up, moving around with mom a lot, and then what was like high school like, or the teen years like for you?
Oh, that was a big one because I was actually a teen mom.
Oh.
I was 16 when I had my first child. Graduated, my son went to daycare while I finished my schooling. So thank you to the YWCA for providing the daycare. I wouldn't have finished high school if it wasn't for them
Oh, that's
in
great.
Vancouver.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You were in Vancouver.
Yeah, Vancouver. So we were Sir Charles Tupper Secondary.
Oh,
I
wow.
graduated from.
Oh, yeah.
So that was pretty cool. I was like, gave my
Yeah.
You got your grade
Myself
12, you graduated. Eh? That's a big thing.
excuse me. But
What's a story that stands out to you from high school?
oh, nothing much really. I barely got through my schooling. I sort of just squeaked through. So there was a lot of stuff going on from the father of my 3 children. He's from Gordon's Reserve, Saskatchewan. His name was Dennis Noel Gordon from the Gordon's Reserve, and beautiful blue-eyed, dark-haired, short man. not the 6 foot.
Not the tall crease.
Yeah. But that's where my 3 children get Cree from.
Oh.
Because their dad,
Oh, interesting.
Cool.
Denny, Denise, and Chantel.
Yeah. But they're all registered out here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's another thing now. They want to go and see the other side of the family. But the grandmother's gone on that side, Teresa
Right.
Gordon.
Oh, okay.
But they still have some relations down there. But they do want to know it's like go out and check it out and be with the family again over there.
Find out. Yeah, explore that.
Yeah. And I told them there's nothing stopping them. They just got to do it, make a road trip and go.
Yeah.
Did you know your grandmother?
My grandmother, no. I wasn't brought up with the grandma. Actually, the grandma that was with my grandfather, because I'm very fair native, and I don't think I really was accepted because of what my grandmother and yeah. But that's okay too, because I had so many other family members from the reserve that just loved me. So it was hard to try to fit in Mount Currie.
Yeah.
I was a teenager and I was going to school, and I remember the girls were really jealous up there, and I just wanted to know who my family was up there. Get to know my grandfather's side. So I went to school up there, and all the girls, they got upset because of my fair skin again, got me in trouble. It really did. The whole reserve all the girls got me surrounded.
Oh.
They literally surrounded me.
Wow.
They thought I was there to take their man, and I wasn't. I was only going to school up there, but.
Wow.
But Marie Leo.
Tough crowd.
She came in and she goes, "What are you kids doing?" One of the elders, she's now passed.
Yeah.
She came in and she goes, "What are you doing to your cousin?" She just told them, "Get in the car." She told me to get in the car, so I got in the car.
Yeah.
She saves you.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah.
Was she a relative of yours?
Not that I know of. Maybe further down the line, but that's a good thing to look into. Yeah.
Leos are a big family up there. Our niece is married into the Leos.
Awesome. I used to go with Mike Leo.
Oh yeah.
He's now deceased. He was the police officer.
He's with police. He's actually the brother to. He was her uncle.
Really?
Yeah, yeah. Mike Leo. That's Sonoquila's Justin's uncle.
Yeah.
His mom's sister. It was devastating. They broke their hearts
I
when
know.
he passed.
He was such a good man.
They've had a lot of deaths in their family up there. Yeah, it's sidebar, right? But
Yeah.
just,
We'll take
sorry.
this part out. No
yeah,
big deal.
Yeah, but
No.
just to give you background, because I happen to know that quite well, because I know a lot about Justin and Sonoquila. I know all the family. I know his sister Adeline.
Is this the mountain story?
Stager.
Is this the mountain?
Oh, the uncle and the brother. That's
Yeah.
not those ones. It's
No.
another brother.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow, that's so.
Well, they had another uncle and his son. They went mushroom picking.
Yeah,
and
they didn't come.
The son went over the mountain. Dad went right after him, trying to get him, and they both perished at the bottom of the mountain. It took them 3 weeks to find them.
Yeah, I remember that. That was so sad.
Yeah, so they were also Leos as well. Wow. Yep, it was a big family. So that's why I asked if there was relation into it. So we're all connected in all that way, right? Because yes, we're married into them through the niece, right? And of course, Sonoquila is directly a niece, so she's actually your relative too.
That's just amazing stuff. It's like, wow.
So what did you do after high school?
What did I do after high school? I got into nothing good. I got into a little bit of trouble, being honest. Nobody ever wants to be a junkie. I was for about 2 years, maybe. But that's something I had to go through and acknowledge, and why I did it and how come. I had sort of like a spiritual awakening by seeing an older woman standing there looking down at me, and I thought I died.
Wow.
And it was like the bed that I was on was like captain's bed with no mattress.
Oh, wow.
So it was like I thought I was in a coffin.
Oh, wow.
So I had a spiritual awakening, and I said I wasn't doing that no more. My mom actually helped me get me into treatment. It's funny because I got her into treatment for alcohol before I was the way I was.
Wow.
And then it came back and it bit me in the butt.
Yeah.
Because Mom had a really bad alcohol and addiction. But that's the struggles we have to deal with as First Nation people too, is the trauma from what came from residential school. Because my mom was taken at 1952. She was born in 1943. She was in that school for 8 years, I believe.
Wow.
She ran away with 2 other girls, and they ran away to the States.
Oh, wow.
They got caught and they got put right back at St. Mary's. That's in Mission.
Yeah.
So she went to St. Mary's. Was that her whole, she went only to St. Mary's?
I believe so. I'm not sure if they took her before and put her up Chehalis, because there was a day school, I think, up there.
Oh, okay.
And Mom remembers, what was her name now? She's now just recently passed. She's an elder from up there, and she remembers going there. And she talked to my mom and her and said, yeah, you went to that day school. And I was like, whoa.
Wow.
But I didn't remember this until just now. Like,
Oh, okay.
something's just recently, because we're doing so much paperwork and stuff for the Prince Jordan's principal. I don't know if we're supposed to say anything about that. Jordan's
I don't think there's anything wrong with, yeah, you're making applications for reparations, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
My mom told me always to do it. She goes, help you kids out if I'm ever gone. Just do the paperwork, do it. That's what she told me.
She encouraged you.
Because if it wasn't for her to say that, I wouldn't have. I would have just said, oh, another thing to do, right?
Yeah.
So what did I do after high school? I think that was the question.
Yeah.
That's how it goes.
Yeah.
So you faced addiction for 2 years. Had a spiritual awakening where you saw, it sounds like you saw a spirit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was, I don't know who it was, or it was an older lady, and she's just looking down at me, and it just freaked me right out. But
Yeah.
wow.
Wow. But it
But it
changed
helped
things for you.
me. So I could feel for the people that are addicted. It is a big struggle, but you can make it, and you can get off the drug and become not a normal human being, but a human being, because I don't know about normal, because I think all of us are on different levels.
You can make a better life for
Whatever
yourself.
level you're on.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a good way to put it.
I didn't go in through, I could have been working at, Air Canada? No, not Air Canada. Oh, Jesus is going back. But I didn't follow through because of the addiction. I think. I think it was the addiction or my pregnancy. I can't be, not the addiction, it was my pregnancy that I didn't follow through. I didn't think I was good enough.
Self-esteem?
Self-esteem was low.
Yeah.
This is getting really intense because I have a little dark secret that I used to be abused physically. So I'd be going to school with black eyes and my tooth would be knocked out. And,
Oh my.
teacher seen it. If it wasn't for her, I wouldn't have, Elsie, I wouldn't have got through my schooling. So going back to see, I'm jumping all over the board here. I don't mean to be.
So school, actually, you had some real good allies or supports that made a difference for you, helped you finish?
Helped me finish. I couldn't come to the door. She called me. She would bring me food.
Yeah.
Because I couldn't come out because my face was so.
Yeah.
And if I didn't have that teacher, I don't know where I'd be. Maybe Skid Road.
Wow.
I
So there's
probably would have
angels
ended.
in every corner that we are unaware of sometimes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody that'll help. And
So it's been a bumpy road, but you got to take the different avenue. And sometimes it's harder for ones that are still out there struggling, I guess. I'm just grateful I'm not out there today.
Well, your mom, auntie, grandma? Grandma again coming up. Grandma again coming
busy.
up.
I'm busy.
Yeah?
I'm busy.
You are busy. And you garden. You're a wonderful gardener.
Yeah, garden.
Have you always gardened?
Just when I was pregnant with Denise. Geez, what year was she born? No. 89. I started my first garden. I was pregnant with her.
Yeah.
And I actually ripped apart like a lawn like this. I used like half of that area. And the vegetables that come up there, holy crap, it was loaded. It was,
It thrived.
it thrived.
So
Yeah.
you have a green thumb, a gift with plants.
I guess, yeah. Yeah.
They like you. You speak their language.
Yeah, I talk to them too. I do.
Yeah.
And
Me too.
bring the music out and let them listen to a couple of the old time rock and roll sometimes.
Yeah.
What I just started my first garden. What tips would you give me?
Have good soil.
What does that mean, good soil? Everybody says that, but I have no idea what that means.
Well, you could figure out from the different soil. Like it could real ugly soil that won't produce nothing.
Yeah.
You got to give it some love and tender TLC. But this has been amazing. Like the soil that's on this ground, it's amazing. It just keeps growing. So
It's old seabed, right?
yeah,
This
I
old
think
ocean
so.
floor is still part of the original Sumas Prairie,
Oh yeah,
right?
you've
Remember
got
Sumas
it.
Lake? That's why I think things grow so beautifully out in the valley too. But
I think you got it.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I didn't even think of that.
it's easy to forget because it's been drained for so long, right?
Yeah, we're actually in that.
We're exactly where the lake would be.
Yeah, the lake here was a really large lake and really
Very
shallow.
shallow.
Yeah.
Because you remember, people used to build stilted places in the middle of the lake to sleep in the summer in bug season, because the bugs couldn't fly across the lake, so they put the stilted shacks up, they're temporary ones, and then they would paddle out And they'd have these stilted platforms that the families would all sleep on at night. It was cooler, and they wouldn't be bothered by the bugs all night.
Only when they bring that candle out on the water.
Yeah, it draws them all in. Yeah.
Or not the candle,
The little pitch fires they used to do for hunting ducks at night. Did you guys hunt ducks like that
In
too?
Mission we did.
Did you? Yeah, with a long stick and a canoe?
No, not that far. My father shot them. But I had to sit and pluck.
Yes.
Goose.
Duck.
What else? Even chicken. We had chicken coop in the back,
yeah.
So.
So you guys raised farm animals and
When we were younger in Mission, and then we had to move to
the city.
the concrete jungle. And nobody cares about you out there when you're on that jungle with the concrete. It's pretty rough out there. If you don't have support.
In Vancouver, yeah. So being back out.
Hi, my relatives. If you're enjoying this podcast, or if you have any feedback on this podcast, please let us know, because we're always trying to get better at the same time. But especially if you're enjoying this podcast, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. I think we have some really cool projects coming out that you might want to check out. Please follow us on Spotify. Share our reels as well too. That helps us out so much. And yeah, just check us out. Share the word. We're working really hard to keep this content coming for you. And the support helps us out so much. And we're so grateful. Thank you so much for listening. Back to the podcast.
So when did you return back out to the valley?
I think I got onto native housing, Kikuno native housing.
Oh, yeah.
I was actually trying to leave my abuser, Dennis Noel Gordon. Beautiful father when he was sober, but the drugs got him.
Yeah. Struggled a lot. Yeah.
But he was wanting to trying to break into the balcony, and I had just given birth to Chantel, so it was in 91, 91, I guess. And then I talked to Gordon Phillips, and he was the one that got me into Kikuno native housing. But then when we moved to Kikuno, I did a midnight move because I didn't want to see the father because he was suicidal.
Right.
He came into the house one time and he had a knife in his hand and he just went. And I got little kids all over and I'm like, I'm not.
Yeah.
So his arm started bleeding and stuff. And I said, enough's enough. I'm done. So.
Was Kikuno housing in Surrey? Is that where that is?
It's in Surrey, but it's all over the Lower Mainland. I think, no, Surrey,
Abbotsford, Mission.
Abbotsford. Is it Mission?
Is part of the valley, isn't it? I know Kikuno. I've heard of it, but I can't. I thought it was Surrey, but
It's on Knight Road.
Mm-hmm.
I worked for them after when I moved out this way, I got a job as part-time manager. So I was like, whoa, I got a new place, freshly built. I don't know anybody. Sort of scared. But I was sober and I was clean and
you had the kids.
I had the kids with me. It was quite the excitement.
Nice.
And so I worked with them for about 3 years, I think. Might be wrong, might be longer. But then I lived there for 7 years. So the kids grew up in Chilliwack, and Denny turned out to be a good soccer player at one point. They were in boxing. They were doing a lot of stuff. We were doing lots of stuff. But then, I met Mr. Eugene. And he kept coming by, and I kept shutting the door on him. Because I was sober, right? I wasn't.
Yeah.
didn't even have oil in my house. I cooked with water. Like I went all, like I was getting really big and chunky, and I changed everything. Where I lived, what I ate, what I consumed. um, yeah, so that was a good times. And then I met Eugene, and he wouldn't stop coming by. And it's sort of a sad situation because I wasn't a drinker when I met him because I was trying so hard to stay off of it.
Yeah.
But he was a drinker, and he would bring me a Canadian and rum, I think, and I just shut the door on him. No, no more, no more, no. Wouldn't even let him come in my apartment. And then one day, I says, "Yeah, come on, I'm strong enough. You can sit there and you can have your drink." Well, guess who joined him? I did. After how many, trying to be sober and stuff. It's going on and on, but I said I wasn't going to get into another relationship as I got into. But I did. And it started happening all over again, the abuse, the drinking. I went into treatment. Enough is enough. Yathmes knocked on the door. But every time they knock on the door, it was the wrong time they were knocking because we were sober. You know? It was like we even had Reg Phillips sitting at our place one time. And Gail Starr come in with not Yathmes, they were from the White Society. They came in and they took, I was breastfeeding Lance. They came in and they took my son right out of my arms.
Really?
Reg Phillips, the alcohol and drug counselor, was sitting right there. He couldn't believe it. Gail Starr goes, "Something's not right here." Like, they kept saying that. They still did it. They still took my kids away.
They just came. Wow.
We weren't doing anything. He was getting counseling downstairs.
Yeah.
Breastfeeding. The other kids were running around. Everything was fine.
There weren't issues going on at the
issues
house?
at the house at the time.
Yeah.
So, but there was abuse at times. There was, that's the times they should have come in, when I really needed them. But I don't know.
And how long were the kids gone?
I think longest was 6 months.
Yeah.
But then my mom come in and she kept taking my kids because I wasn't I wasn't good enough parent for her. Even though I was working and I was doing my own stuff, and I had to literally go steal my daughter Denise back from my mom because my mom wanted her. And so me and Eugene went down and we literally grabbed her and took her in the car and brought her back home.
Wow.
So Denise was actually raised with my mom for majority of her life. Wow. And then I raised Denny and Chantel, and then Lance came later. Chantel was always on my back because I was doing the weed eating and the blower and maintaining the lawn. So Chantel was always the one on my back while I was doing all that
landscaping work. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Well, that's pretty cool. But I don't know where to go from here.
No. This is as your kids grew up. Where did you end up? Did you stay in the mission area?
She was in Chilliwack by then.
Chilliwack by then, right? So
yeah, still in Chilliwack.
Yeah.
I think it was 90. 99, we moved from Kikino to the heart of Chilliwack on Coot Street.
Oh, okay.
So that's like
the older part of Chilliwack, right?
way over.
Yeah, yeah.
So we were in this we still fished. We canned fish. I think we canned it. We burnt a whole bunch because we were exhausted. We were working like 2 or 3 jobs at the time.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then after that, we stopped doing all the chaos and we got a place on Bonnie. And then from Bonnie, we moved to Squaw Reserve.
Oh, yeah.
Squaw
Reserve.
Reserve.
Yeah.
So we were in there I still worked at the bingo hall. I was working at A&A cleaning, so I was up at 5 cleaning, going to the bingo hall, and then from there I would have another job, catering. So I was doing 3 different jobs, and so I was never home. The kids were always, more or less tending for themselves or but in and out like that. Busy.
Yeah. Yeah, 3 jobs will keep you busy.
Yeah.
What was your favorite part about being a mom? What is your favorite part about being a mom, I should say?
Wow. Just seeing them from growing up to see what they became is just amazing. Their little feats, to see them growing. And just caring for them. I didn't care for them because at one point I was in my addiction, So that's where my family stepped in and took them and took care of them, like Auntie Maureen. She would help.
What? When do you go into treatment and get sober again?
When did I?
Yeah.
That was back in 91. After 92 was it, or 91? Sort of. There was a glitch in those years. So I went in for cocaine abuse first because my mom had the kids.
Mm-hmm.
So it must have been earlier than that. So 90, I think. And then for the alcohol, it was back in 94, I think. I went to Peardenville.
Mm-hmm.
That's in Abbotsford.
Mm-hmm.
That was one of the best ones I went to, I think.
How come?
Pretty cool. The food was amazing. The cooks were awesome. They were like family.
Mm-hmm.
Went through that program like that's what I needed to do.
Was there culture in these programs or anything like that? No?
No, nothing like that. But my mom went to Round Lake.
Oh, yeah, Round Lake. Didn't that become Queequeg?
Yeah, I think so.
Eventually.
Yeah, I can never say the name.
Queequeg.
Yeah,
So-
she's got the tongue I told.
Yeah, Round Lake is in Chehalis. It was a treatment center at one time, and then it became a federal minimum
Oh, that's Chehalis.
prison in Chehalis.
Okay.
So Round Lake became Queequeg,
Okay.
and they opened it as a
Chilliwack had something similar too. They had for the men's group, I think.
yeah. I think they've
Yeah.
had different things as well over the years too. Some of the
I really thank the prisoners that come from Mission because they provide food for the homeless. They grow the food and they give it to the Friendship Center, whoever needs it. So the men will grow the food, and I think it's a great program.
Really? I
bring
didn't
it,
know that.
Yeah.
And it's good to get your hands into the dirt because you get grounded.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I feel I get a lot of energy and my frustration when I'm working in the garden. it can take it out on the garden, and it's just the ground you're taking it out on. It's not the plant. So I don't know how to explain it.
Well, it gives you good energy to help take all
Take
that
the negative.
negative, and then it turns it around and re-energizes you into more positive.
And it's the best.
It's like changing your perspective.
Yeah.
Ah.
Or even looking at a cat, they say.
Yeah. I find gardening like an attitude adjustment.
Yeah. I believe so too, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, my family's always gardened too, right? So they've always been doing something. They've either been out in the fields picking berries over the years, or gardening and creating their own home gardens to feed the families and stuff. And, you know, they've always had like kind of little hobby farm style things where they've had just a few chickens, a few animals, and, you know, they grow a lot of the food to feed everybody through the year. So we had more than just, you know, we didn't rely on grocery stores, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you needed milk, you go to the goat.
Yeah. And I mean, there were enough farms that people had access back in those days,
and then you
right?
make your own butter and do your candy and everything. It was,
Exactly. Yeah.
and even pumping the water, like up at the head lake there. I remember going up with my mom and having to take the water from we were used to turning on the tap
in Vancouver.
And then we're up there and she's going, pump that water, and I'm looking at her, I'm like, pump the water. And then, you know, she's doing it with both hands.
Really old school.
So that was cool. And they didn't have transportation to get up there a long time ago. So I remember one time we would take the ferry up.
Wow.
The waters were just rough.
Churning, wow.
Like they were, how do I say it? Not aggressive. There's a different word I'm looking for. The waters were amazing, but they could take your life so quick, the water.
Very choppy and
yeah, very choppy.
Yeah.
But bringing the food up there was amazing to see where they get their food from. Like I got to see that part when I was growing up, and Mom would they never had makeup. Mom would use a berry. She said when she was little, and she'd just put the berry as a
dye, a natural dye for her lips. Oh, that's cool.
I couldn't believe it. And picking berries, she would talk about going on the other neighbor's yard, stealing their cherries.
It seems like a rites of passage to go stealing fruit from somebody else's trees.
She thought it was stealing, but it was never, because it was the community, right?
Yeah, it was like it was set there for everybody, right?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. But the raging waters were just amazing. You guys have to go and see it up there.
Up in Skookumchuck, yep.
It's beautiful. They got hot springs too.
Oh, beautiful.
It just comes right out of the
mountain.
Yeah.
Out of fissures in the mountain.
They call it Chick. And that was my mom's favorite spot.
Yeah.
She would go up there and she'd just
have a hot soak. Nice.
That sounds so nice.
It is. Natural hot springs are fantastic. I've been up in Harrison in the back, way in the back.
Awesome.
And they're incredible, those big sulfur pools, the big hot tub pools.
It's amazing.
Stinky though, right?
No, actually it was not bad because there was sulfur there, but they had hot pools which was just crystal clear, and it would pool in you could sit like immersed in hot water. At one point where we were, there had been an old woman who had homesteaded in the back in that area because it was way on the other side in Crown Land, and she built a cabin there that was bear proof. It was made with like huge like hewn logs and things, and she lived up there for many years, like spent a lot of time up there, and then it eventually went back to Crown Land, so people would come and stay. And when we were your guys' age, we used to 4x4 up, and it was a creek bed. You had to go all the way up. It was quite a ways up, and we winter camped there because we had the hot tubs. We camped at different times during the summer and stuff because you could hike up that creek bed. Although we did get stranded there. We had friends that got stranded for 2 weeks. They had to helicopter lift their trucks out.
Oh no.
Well, because the road was actually creek bed. So it was an old creek bed that you had to be mindful of if it was rain run.
Roads up there yet.
Probably not. We didn't use conventional, because when the logging roads end, that's where we would go. Wow. That far up. So.
And how to get up to Skookumchuck is by logging road, or if you go through Squamish, Whistler, Pemberton, Mount Currie, then you go through the dirt road up.
It's quite
way up there.
Yeah.
It's about 150 miles from here, or from Vancouver.
Yeah, my dad used to go up through that road. He used to go hunt.
Wow.
He said he was going up there one day. He drove and it was quite late. It was getting dark and stormy. So he's driving along and then he sees something and he didn't know. So he slowed down and he realized it was a very old woman standing at the side of the road. She needed a ride.
Wow.
So he picks her up and he drives her to where she's going. And he's like, I had no idea where she came from. He says to me, she looked like she was 1,000 years old. He said it was weird. It was strange.
I've never been up here. I'm so excited to go.
And, so he had been driving along, right? And he took her to where she needed to go. And she was like, quite fine. Just disappeared and off she went. But he had a few experiences being out in the wild like that, right? And I think he met beings is what happened with my dad, because he had other experiences like being stuck and things, and people would help him, but people would say, well, there hasn't been anybody up there for years or months, right? And he's like, well, there must be, because these people help me. And he goes, they're like, yeah, no.
Whoa.
So he had unusual experiences because he spent a lot of time in the backcountry like that. So places like Skookumchuck
is
way up.
And the salmon's the best up there.
Oh,
and
absolutely.
especially when they wind dry their salmons. Like right on the river, they'll wind dry.
Oh, fantastic.
And it's just wind dry. It's just leave it out and it just, oh my goodness, it cures it that way.
Fantastic.
My favorite. That's one of my favorite ways.
That's one of our favorite ways, yeah.
Yeah, Sawan, they have the strip like this. And
yeah, nice little lines of it.
Yeah. But I like the fish down here too. I like the candied
salmon, yeah.
But I don't like the Indian ice cream.
Oh,
up in Mount Currie they make.
Push 'em.
Husham, yeah,
Husham.
that's it.
Yeah.
And it's real.
Soap berries,
Yeah,
right?
soapberry ice cream.
Yeah.
I haven't had that before.
Husham, yeah.
Husham.
Yeah.
Oh,
Very good for iron deficiency in your blood. It is very healthy for you, and it's good for reducing sugar for people that have
and
diabetes.
The way they make it is amazing.
How do they make it?
They whip it.
Yeah, that's all they do is just.
They whip it up really, really fast, so it gets like a foam and stuff, and that's why they call it. And they mix it with a lot of sugar because
That's what I was gonna say. I remember having it at school one time. I remember having it at
Real
school one
bitter.
time and trying it no sugar, and then watching
They mix it,
the kids put in
tons and tons.
tons of sugar.
Sorry, I did.
Well, that's all good. That happens.
Oh, what did I do?
Oh, come fix it.
Okay.
That's okay. No.
That's what editing is for. We might leave this in because it's hilarious, but
That works. He's scaring me now. I think, let's see. I don't know where to begin or where to.
what else did you bring? Let's see here.
You brought some other
Oh.
stuff too, right? So
My
maybe
mom was,
maybe something from there
yeah,
would be. I don't know what you need, but
I'll just go this way.
yeah.
My mom did the Vision Quest 2021, no, 20,
Yeah,
2001.
2001.
Oppenheimer Park.
Oh, you were telling me about this. Your mom helped a lot of people in the downtown east side, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so she was always marching or she was getting to, she's right here. drumming, singing. She'd carry her drum, and she'd always be dressed in this.
Beautiful.
She has it down here. We still have her drum. Lance is getting the drum because my mom named them when they were little, my kids. So Teresa means Isa. That's her Indian name. Denise, I trying to remember, but I can't. I'm gonna have to go talk to one of the elders up there. Both sons got sewn Kate. One got sewn and one got sewn Kate. Lance, the youngest one, said when I got named, I got Mom's drum. So we're gonna have to give him the drum, Mom's drum, because I totally forgot about that. But
Yeah.
I've been carrying it for a while, eh?
Yeah. Do you want me to
Here, let
hold
me see that.
Oh yes, and that's just all the people that are around there that.
Oh, this is your mom right here.
Yeah, you can tell, eh?
Oh, looks like Denise.
Yeah. Yeah, Denise looks a lot like your mom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is when they were bringing medicine to Oppenheimer Park in Vancouver.
Praying and singing for the
Homeless people.
Yeah, the houseless people.
Houseless people. You see that? Nice.
And
That
I
is a
think she
great
brought,
poster.
When did she get involved with that? Like, when did that?
I think she was going to school at the Native Ed. She was going there for a bit. I can't remember what she was taking. Think, Tammy, because she took so many programs. Not a social worker. It was for a caregiver course, I think she was taking.
Oh, like home support or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But she wasn't sewing, so she was a sewer, just like Denise. Denise is taking after her grandma with the
Oh,
sewing.
that's wonderful.
But this is another picture of my mom with Chantel. That's when she had my kids, I think. Or she just took the picture and then... I can't recall. But yeah, that's why we never got see eye to eye. But she did support a lot of... She brought in a lot of First Nation children that were physically, sexually abused. Like the really traumatized ones I don't even know if I should be talking about that, but she's seen it, I witnessed it, and it's just like, wow, how can a parent do that to their own child? Like, it just rips my whole soul apart. Like, but again, it comes back from
Trauma from residential school and other institutional things that happen to our people.
Yeah.
So your mom took in a lot of these kids.
Yeah, a lot of them. So
She spent a lot of time being a caregiver.
And then she, for some reason, she wanted my kids. So me and her didn't look eye to eye because I believed I was doing everything right at the time. But I guess I wasn't because, stuff happens. And, But we got out of that. We're still together, me and Eugene, 33 years. The kids had to witness it. But they got counseling, children that witness violence. But they still carry a lot of it, I think. I couldn't imagine running away from, going to another, like from Canada to the States. I couldn't believe these 3 girls did it. And that was one of them was my mom. They made it all the way to Bellingham or something. Then they got caught.
How did they get there? Did they just get rides or?
That's basically what they were doing. They were just, I couldn't believe it. As soon as they got there, they got sent back again. So it was like,
Wow.
But Mom would always take us berry picking and raspberries and strawberries, and that was one of the things that I could remember going to Bill Lang's in Bellingham, I think. It was amazing just because you could eat all the berries, right?
Yeah. There's a lot of those, a lot of stories of berries, about our families were spent most of their time crossing back and forth, very freely back and forth across to the States to do lots of, kind of harvesting for local farmers and stuff too. Because I know in our family, they talked about that, 9 kids. My grandmother would go down and stay the whole summer in
Yeah.
Linden and down in the States, where they would spend most of the summer there harvesting and picking whatever was seasonally going through.
Yeah.
And that's
apples and yeah.
apples, berries, everything. Yeah.
It's amazing.
They said they liked going down there. They didn't like so much coming back home because it would be school and things.
Yeah.
Back to
the
day school and stuff too. So
yeah. But then Mom told me a lot of stories too. Like they'd have to mend the men's socks, not the men's socks, but the boys' socks. Residential school, and then she was telling me one time that they had to eat all their stuff on their plate.
Right.
And this just recently just hit me in the face because I was just like taking the garbage out and there was a bunch of maggots in there. And this is what my mom said that they had to eat. I looked down on Wednesday because I was taking the garbage out and there was a whole bunch of maggots there. And this just triggered me.
Wow.
I was so angry. That whole day I was just like, why? And I carried it into my family, and the anger, and I didn't know where it was coming from.
Because you were filling out the applications that had to do with
residential school
yeah,
and stuff.
All
the applications.
So this is like feelings that are welling up from doing that
festering.
work, right?
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow, I couldn't believe it because I was going, where am I getting the anger from? But then when I remember my mom telling me that they had to eat everything in their bowl, and
even if it was off
maggots, like they had to eat the maggots in the bowl, or they had nothing else to eat. Like they would get caught for stealing food, and then they'd get beat. Like my mom told me some pretty wicked stuff, and then that's why I think my mom was. How do I say it? It's a raging, angry person because that's the way they were to her. Like,
and she didn't know how to work through that.
And her mom passed at 14, so it was like residential school, and then the dad was already in another, taking care of the other family. So there was really nobody for my mom, I guess. But she did a wonderful job, I think, on raising us 3 kids. Because we wouldn't be here right now, I don't think, if she didn't teach us how to survive, I guess.
Yeah.
Especially the concrete jungle in Vancouver.
What is it they always say? She did the best she could with what she had.
Yeah. I got to make humor of it because it's,
What is it they say? You have to laugh because it's better than crying.
Yeah, crying's wasting my,
Yeah.
What else did you bring?
Oh,
Yeah, you want me to
see. That one's done. My mom left me some information. This was my mom. She was a smokehouse dancer.
Oh, really?
Wonderful.
So I got another one here too. And that's the sawan she's eating.
Eating a piece of wind-dried. She's eating a piece of wind-dried fish.
The best.
Let's see.
Fantastic.
She's red face in the smokehouse.
Is
Soul
she?
healer.
Oh, yes. Yeah. Beautiful.
And then she's got the vest on. That's the vest in the pictures.
Yeah, she's got the vest on.
Yeah.
She's making bannock, I see.
Yeah. She's doing a lot, teaching the younger ones, smiling as she's doing it.
Yeah.
She's born in 1943.
Yeah.
Dancing in the sky.
Yeah.
Yeah, Danny and Lizzie.
She was a tough cookie. I guess she had to be a tough cookie because of all the stuff. I'm just understanding why my mom was the way she was. And now, Mom, I understand why you were like that.
Yeah.
And the spouses didn't help. They just created it more. But my mom left me a book with all the information, which I already had. I was piecing the stuff together myself, but I just got this back from in Chuck's. So basically what I wrote down here is sort of lines up with this, which I find is strange because
So all your genealogy is
it's
in there.
this book.
Oh, wonderful.
I think
That's great.
it's Francis Gabriel from Mount Currie, Louisa Saul from Skatine. My mom's dad was Charlie Saul. My grandmother from Robert Charlie's side of the family is Elizabeth Charlie. So she had this all written down already, and I was trying to figure out.
All of
Wow. So as a present, she actually left me, so that was cool.
Would you like to be a guest on Our Storytellers? Because all you have to do to connect with us is just email info@ourstorytellers.ca and we will get back to you as soon as possible. That sounds like a voicemail, which I think is hilarious. But if you email us, we'll give you a call and we'll listen to your story and we'll probably film it. So please reach out to us if you're interested in being a guest, because we love to share stories from all walks of life, from all different experiences. We think that everybody's story is valuable and that you can learn from anybody's story. So please email us and we'll schedule a call with you as soon as we can. That also sounds like a voicemail, but back to the podcast.
Tammy, what do you want people in like my generation to start doing today or thinking about doing today?
Loving each other more, peace, learning culture, learning to live off the land if could be. We could be back into living off the land the way the world's getting. Learn to garden, learn to have peace in yourself. Family number one. Just nurture each other, because I think that's what the world needs, is a lot of love.
Yeah.
Because there's so much war going on right now. And don't judge people, because you don't really know what's under that book until you really look and see the person. Because we're all human beings. Doesn't matter what level we're at or how much education or how much you don't have. It's still, we're all human. We all got to love each other.
What does ceremony mean to you?
Ceremony depends on, ceremony is giving thanks to the Creator, dancing and singing, being with family, being with one another, learning different cultures too. So it's really cool to, because everybody has their own teaching. Everybody's different. So if we could all just stop judging each other and start understanding one another, I think it would be, we'd be in a better place.
Yeah.
We would be. I used to go to church. I don't go to church anymore. But I do believe in the Creator. The Creator's number one. The Christian church, I have no more faith in them. I used to go to church. My mom still went to church even after her cancer. She would drum in church at Mass, 12 o'clock Mass in Mission. They allowed her to bring the drum in and drum for everybody. So that was pretty cool to witness that too. It was Never be ashamed of carrying the drum, my mom said, even though you're First Nation woman. Some First Nation people don't let the woman carry the drum like Stalo. Stalo ladies don't carry drums. But where we're from, Scatine, we carry the drum and sing and dance.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything that you wish we would have asked you about that we didn't?
The Woman's Warrior song.
Oh, yeah?
My mom was a big part of that back in the 90s down on Hastings Street.
Oh, really?
She went with the drum and she would be right in Hastings Street drumming with what you see today.
Mm.
My mom was a big part of that. So when I see that, it just like, wow.
It's such a great song.
And the song wasn't my mom's. It was from, I just seen her in Facebook. Pierre, she's a Pierre, I believe, from Mount Currie. It was her song. I don't want to say her name because I probably got it wrong.
Mm-hmm. It's okay.
But if you look up Facebook, you could find out the real person that sang that song.
Mm-hmm.
But we're supposed to ask before we use the song anywhere. Like, we should be asking the person whose song that belongs to before we take it and use it.
That's a very popular
Another
song.
teaching, I think.
It's a very popular song.
It's
Yeah.
a
It
very
is.
popular song. It's sang everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's one of the few songs that I can follow really well.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I have a hard time with language and speaking and remembering and learning. It takes so much longer to learn.
Well, that song has a
Right.
very distinct melody in that song.
Of course it does, yeah.
There's actually a woman's and a male.
Side.
So there is a difference between the two songs, which I've just learned myself recently.
Wonderful.
Yeah. But never stop learning. Always keep learning. That's another thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Never stop learning.
Do you want to dedicate this podcast to anyone?
I would like to dedicate this podcast to my sister Yvonne,
Aw.
putting it together, and also to my daughter, Denise.
Ah, nice.
My daughter Denise has come a long. She traveled a long road.
Yeah.
So thank you, Denise. Love ya.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Thank you for coming on the Our Storytellers podcast, Tammy. It means a lot.
Yeah.
Thank you for sharing.
Thank
Hi,
you.
hi, can I ask om
Can I ask om
Thank
för
you
now?
so much for you.
Awesome.